Hello and welcome back to today's show. Today we'll be talking about transfer, and the player that's going to feature today in our transfer daily is none other than Erling Haaland of Borussia Dortmund. The reason why we're talking about this guy today is because there has been a lot of rumors, a lot of speculations, of course, linking him with the host of clubs all over Europe. We are talking about Barcelona, we are talking about Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Real Madrid. All these clubs are all interested in this one guy, Erling Haaland of Borussia Dortmund. Who is this guy? He's a Norwegian international, 20 years of age. Yeah. In terms of positioning, he's a center forward. In terms of contract, he's contracted with Borussia Dortmund till 2024, meaning that he's got a lot of time left in his contract, and whoever or whichever club wants to buy him, they have to pay a premium to get him. What about his agent? He's represented by one guy, Mino Raiola, who is also an agent for Paul Pogba. And if you know this guy, he's one of the hardest guy to negotiate with. And what about his transfer market value? He's valued at 110 million pounds. That's a lot of money for a 20-year-old. And he moved from, of course, he was bought at 110,000 pounds by Molde, who sold him to RB Salzburg at 8.8 million pounds. And then RB Salzburg sold him to Borussia Dortmund for 22 million pounds. I remember at a certain point in time, Manchester United were interested in this guy. And then I think they were a bit slow. And then, he ended up at Borussia Dortmund. And now Borussia Dortmund are willing to sell him, but they're not willing to sell him at a cheap. So who is interested in this guy? The first club that has been said, has been touted to be interested in Haaland is Liverpool. Why? Because Liverpool, they're looking for a long-term replacement of Firmino. They say Firmino is aging, and Haaland is 20 years of age. So they are looking for one of the future, and so Haaland can fit the shoes there at Liverpool. Whether they're going to farm their request is one thing that we have to wait and see. Another club is Chelsea. The reason why Chelsea is linked to this guy, and of all the clubs, I have to say, Chelsea have come out. They have issued a statement that they are going for Erling Haaland. Whatever it takes, they have to get him. That is that is Chelsea for you. And so they're saying because Giroud is on his way out, and of course Werner is having difficulties adapting to the Premier League, they see Haaland as the only guy who can fill into the shoes of all these two guys. And he's also one of the future who can, of course he might need some time to adapt to the Premier League, but that time he will have it because he's young. He will have everything that he needs. And he's one guy, don't get me wrong, Haaland is a very, very talented player. He's won the Young Player of the Year award, so that's why he's so much decorated. And that's why Chelsea have issued a statement saying they have to do what it takes to get him. Another club is Manchester City. Of course, Aguero is also on his way out. He's not been playing because of injuries, and Gabriel Jesus is not convincing enough. So Manchester City are looking at him and saying, this is one of the future again, but one who can replace all these guys. Another club is Manchester United. They missed on him before he moved to Borussia Dortmund, and now there are some rumors saying that Manchester United are interested in Haaland and his teammate Jadon Sancho there at Borussia Dortmund. Whether they are going to get them both is one thing that we have to wait and see, but for me it looks unlikely. It's either of them, but if you ask me, I will go for Haaland because Sancho this time round, I think he's not performed. He's one guy who is out of form. That's why his transfer market, his transfer value has gone down, because I saw in the summer, he was his transfer value, sorry, was at 120 million pounds. Right now is at 89 million pounds. Yeah, and so that says a lot. And so Manchester United are looking at him as a long-term replacement of Cavani, who is there at Manchester United for a short period of time, and also Martial is not dependable. So whether Manchester United are gonna go for him is one thing we have to wait and see. Another club that has been said to be interested in this guy is Real Madrid. Of course, you know Real Madrid has an aging squad, and as a long-term replacement of Benzema, who has been a very, very loyal servant there at Real Madrid. I think his time is almost up, and Madrid has to rebuild, and so they are looking at Haaland as one of their future. And so Barcelona also, they sold Luis Suarez to Atletico Madrid, and so they have a void there to replace, and they are looking at this guy as the best replacement of Luis Suarez. So all these clubs have all that it takes. They have all the accoutrements to snap him out of Borussia Dortmund, because they have rich histories. They are all appealing. They can pay the money. These are not small clubs. These are big clubs. Now the problem is, or the question is, where will he end up? Where will Erling Haaland end up? Either this January transfer window, or during the summer. Where will he end up? So if you have any idea, if you have any suggestion, or which club, I should have said, which club needs this guy most, which club needs this guy most, because the interested parties, some can do without him, but some really, really need this guy. So leave your comment in the comment section and let me know, where do you think he's gonna end up at, or who is the club? What is the club that is really, really in need of this guy? So that's about my time. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and take care.